Sorry I'm late. I should be more prepared.
Hi, I'm Austin, and this is Late Starters, and I should be more prepared too.
New Year's resolution.
Yeah, that's my new resolution right now. I'm gonna ask you guys to vamp a little bit while I prepare.
Button.
I'm never gonna be prepared.
Be prepared.
Do.
Are you ready yet, Austin?
Not yet. I'll probably be ready when we get to the recap.
Okay, so we were at the World Coronation Series, and Chunks tried a pickle. Turns out, Chunks doesn't like pickles. So Posey tried a pickle. Turns out, Posey does like pickles. Okay, cool. Me and Posey eating pickles. Nolan is back, and he sucks. So he's messing with Victor, and then Victor was all like, rage, and bought a pomp and circumstance ball from Skipp. And I threw a pickle at Nolan, and it hit him in the ear, which is like maybe the worst thing anybody could do to anybody else. And then Victor threw the pomp and circumstance ball right at him, and so he had to leave, right? And then Victor found a Pokeball that had a note, and it was his grandma's note, and in the ball was Carl, his grandpa's favorite magic card. Cool. Then we run into Coulter, and he is being Coulter, who I think is pretty cool, but Calynn is like, no, he's my brother, he sucks. And then she's like not really bothered by much because she knows that Brenda's there, and Brenda is Coulter's ex-girlfriend, and it went about like you think it would. Okay, then we made it to the training center, and we get in, and we see the tournament bracket, and I got to go up against Skipp the first round. Sucks. I was hoping it was somebody I didn't like, but that's okay. Then Calynn is messing with the people on the pickleball courts, and it turns out it's Nolan and Theo. So she makes them leave, and then Skipp takes the paddles. And then we all got blind bag Psyduck pins, and I did not get the shiny one, but Skipp did. And since it wasn't a Diglett, I got the shiny pin. Yay. Everyone is happy, or at least me. And then a Squirtle named Bidet came in and cleaned up everywhere.
The sun rises, and the rivers around Cerulean City have an orange glow shining off of them. But outside the city, in the campground of tents, trainers start to wake up as the Squirtles go to sleep. Calynn, what do you do with your Pokemon in the morning of the day of your first match of the Cerulean City World Coronation Series qualifying tournament?
All right, first a question. Is there a day shift of these Squirtle bidets, or is it just a nighttime thing?
There's no morning shift. There is a day shift and a night shift, but
Why the gap?
because they figure everybody's going to wake up, do what they got to do, and then by the afternoon they can come around and take care of it.
Do you
Listen.
understand what a bidet is?
Yes, it cleans your ass after you shit.
I just like that there's a day bidet.
Da, 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 da. Night and bidet, you are the one.
But listen, hey, don't let
So many
me
questions.
don't let me make the rules here.
You literally
Taken
fucking
over.
have to make the rules.
You
That's
have
your one job.
You have taken over the event coordinator positions for
Oh,
everyone,
yeah.
so you make the rules.
All right, so Calynn's she's up early. She's out with all of her Pokemon. They're going to go ahead. They're going to go find some spot a little ways away. She's going to use her local knowledge to find a place, maybe a quiet square that's between a few buildings that people do not frequent. But on the way, she is going to take note that there's a strange gap in the staffing of this place, and it's a note that's happening. It's going to be a fucking problem later. She's going to submit a lot of comments about that with her new job. But anyway, she goes on. She takes this morning. She starts doing her normal training routines with her Pokemon. Except maybe, they're not in the forest this time. So maybe there's a lot more sort of pickleball-esque maneuvers that are happening here. Either way, they spend their time. They do their training. They have their fun. They have their great morning. And then after that, they go into town. They find a stall that's open early selling food. And there's not many because there's some sort of terrible oversight that's happened with whoever originally planned this event that Calynn will not let happen in the future. But alas, they do find a food truck that's open for this morning. And they get their, crepes. They get a lot of crepes, sweet, savory, whatever. They all order what they want. They sit down together and they just share a meal before getting ready to kick some fucking ass.
Hell yeah.
What was your question?
Yeah, what do you do in the morning?
I'm just kidding.
Victor, as you wake up, what happens?
I think he probably didn't sleep all that well because of nerves. And, he kind of rolls out of his sleeping bag and puts on his running shoes and gets everybody out of the Pokeball, and then he's probably gonna take them all on a jog down to a body of water of some variety, wherever the nearest river, pond, or whatever is. And then he's gonna just kind of do some agility training with them over by the pond, kind of doing laps and doing the weaving side to side, stepping, let the water Pokemon, if they want to swim, they can. And just really trying to physically sort of work off his nerves in this kind of morning exercise.
Yeah, the nerves still there, but taking a backseat to as the adrenaline starts to flow. Ford.
Pancakes.
All of your Pokemon are satiated.
It looks like the Last Supper.
Who's
Are you
Judas?
Jesus?
Oh,
He was killed. He rose again. He ate pancakes at a long table.
Holy
what
shit.
about this doesn't sound like religion to you?
Oh my god.
he was in a beam of light as he had a staff as he freed the
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
There's so much religion baked into Ford.
Oh, wow.
We thought he was Poseidon, but no. He was Jesus.
Or Zeus?
Or Zeus. What if Zeus and Jesus were the same the whole time?
That's confusing.
Anyways, the pancakes are good. Posey requests pickles in hers. I don't know if they can give them to her or not. Probably not.
I don't know.
They don't.
Calynn, did Brenda bring pickles?
Of course, Brenda has pickles. It's a staple of any kitchen. Also, Brenda has a huge side business selling pickles. You go into in-world Pokemon Jimmy John's, Brenda's pickles. You go to Subway, Pokemon Subway, Brenda's pickles. She's cornered the market on pickles.
Pokemon Subway.
It's all about branding.
Brending?
Branding.
Oh. She should have started a marketing company.
Maybe she will. She's a real go-getter, unlike that loser ex of hers.
What about the Slowpoke meat tacos from Taco Tail?
No.
Oh. They don't have pickles.
Wait, Taco Tail?
Yeah.
Not Taco Bell Sprout?
Oh, damn. Better. Skip, what do you do when you wake up?
I think Skipp probably stayed up really late drawing like designs for Pokeballs and writing notes and like feeding more donuts to her Diglets, and then has eventually like just passed out in a pile like with them like asleep and is like oversleeping now. Just a little bit of drool.
We'll say Dig Dug wakes up and sees that most of the trainers are already out of the tent, and she nudges you to wake you up.
Oh, thank you, Dig Dug. Just sort of pat her on the head gently. And then, like, truly, like 5 minutes before it's all about to kick off, I'll roll into the breakfast tent.
Yeah. You guys see as forward as you're getting ready, Skipp comes into the breakfast tent.
Morning.
Hello. It's awkward. Because I know we have to battle.
We do.
I don't want
But
to
it's a
battle.
team sport.
That's not... But it is. But we're on different teams.
No, we're not. You're my sponsee.
So either way you win.
Either way,
That's
I
a
win.
Positive outlook.
You all hear over the loudspeaker. All trainers, report to the tournament grounds. The matches are starting soon. And if you guys are ready,
I stuff another donut in my pocket. Or pancake, because it's breakfast.
yeah, you got a donut and a pancake. And yeah, they take you each to opposite ends of the tent, and they take you to another building, and on each side of the building, there's an entranceway. You walk in, and you see a curtain in front of you. There's instructions on a clipboard next to in this room where event coordinator would have been, but it just says, wait till the light turns green and step out. You see a light that's in front of the doorway. Victor and Calynn, what do you guys do during this?
It said all trainers report to the stadium, right?
It meant all trainers that are about to battle. You guys aren't
Okay.
up yet.
I mean, I think Calynn would still go there to watch.
Yeah, you guys go and you see there's bleachers all around. There's people in the bleachers yelling. A lot of people have luchador masks on, scattered around. They're like orange and blue. You also see youngster Billy is in one of these bleachers, and he looks to you all and kind of waves as he has a few seats next to him. If you guys want to roll perception checks. Yeah, so you
I
guys...
see everything.
Yes. As you all look around, you notice a few people in the crowds. No, not anybody near you except youngster Billy, but across the stadium, you see a guy with long red hair sticking out of his beanie that's on his head, as Jet is on the other side, and like looking down into the tournament area. Next to him is a woman dressed in all black with green hair. Karai has joined him. You see, like, if you guys are sitting in the bleachers, if you're like the 4th or 5th row up, you see down, like in front of a railing, there's a girl with a pink dress and a pink hat on that has these black muddy boots, and it looks like she's trying to trade a Pokeball with somebody in front of her. As you see youngster Billy's sister Britt. Victor, you notice a trail of glitter that leads around almost the whole stadium, and sitting in box seats is Theo and Nolan looking down over everything. Next to that, there is another box seat with a man with his shirt off, arms folded, wearing a luchador mask, just looking down at the battlefield as well.
Calyn's gonna gesture to security and be like, no shirts, no service, get him out of here.
They shake their heads. No way are we messing with that guy. That's the
Gotta do it.
cerulean hooligan. I'd rather quit my job.
All right, I'll find someone else that's better
it.
suited to do your job.
I've been here for 25 years, but I won't mess with the hooligan. He takes off his badge and throws it on the ground.
And now you've ended your career after 25 years.
Better than being dead. As he says that, the speakers come on and it says, "Welcome to the World Coronation Series qualifying tournament. Trainers from all around have gathered here to test their Pokemon in an all-out battle to see who's ready for the next level. The top 2 contenders at the end of the tournament will receive their spot in the World Coronation Series to see if they can become a Pokemon Master. Each contestant will enter each round with a team of 3 Pokemon. Trainers are allowed 2 items to use in battle, and Pokemon may take an extra item into battle with them. Trainers cannot directly take part in the battle and must remain on their pedestals at all times. Pokemon is eliminated if it is unable to battle or the trainer concedes. If all 3 Pokemon are eliminated, then the trainer is also eliminated from the tournament. Pokemon will be given care by the lead medic of the World Coronation Series, Nurse Joy. Trainers may also switch out their Pokemon in their team with any member of their registered team in between battles. Trainers may not make changes to their registered teams during the tournament. Any changes that need to be made before the first round is over and before your battle. You better hurry because the tournament is starting now. If you're not sure when your matchup starts, check the boards in the trainer hall. But now is the time. I hope you trainers that are here are ready. If you want to be the very best, competing in this tournament is your first test. This is Cerulean City's open opportunity to you all. Seize your destiny. Trainers, please enter the battlefield. Skipping forward, you see your lights turn green inside your room.
I'm just going to walk out.
As you walk out, you hear, making her Kanto League debut, we have the Bonafide independent Pokeball manufacturer, S. Ripper.
Ripp Ballz. Ripp Ballz.
Woo!
Ford walks out.
As you walk out, the flannel-wearing trainer that has been rumored to have faced death and won, C. Armstrong.
How do they know that?
How do they know that? Wait, see?
It's Clifford. I don't know if I'm close enough to you to where you can hear me to say this, but I don't know how. I'm not aware spatially.
Just imagining you hollering it across the arena.
Screaming from the stands, Ford, I have questions!
Okay, so Victor probably still in the stands, unaware why C.
This is going to haunt him.
Okay, real quick, Ford, I was supposed to have you send the 3 Pokemon that you're using for this battle.
It's Posey, Aaron, and Biscuit Ray Cyrus.
Trainers, the floor is yours. Your battle starts now. You see the lights all around the stadium spin as they focus back in on you two. Let me get this initiative tracker out. So you're up first, Skip. You get to pick your Pokemon first.
Diggle.
What do you say as you put Diggle into the fight?
I'm going to address the crowd and be like, thank you, everybody! Today I will be showcasing my brand new Pomp and Circumstance ball. If opportunity arises, perhaps even something a little more special. Ripp Ballz! Ripp Ballz.
Just a Pomp and Circumstance. You see, there are some Pomp and Circumstance balls that just go off that you sold earlier in the yesterday as you are out on the battlefield.
Incredible.
Ford.
Okay, so Ford pulls out the Pokeball with Aaron in it, and then right after he does that, he pulls an index card out of his back pocket and just starts reading it and says, I'm very excited to have the opportunity to be challenged by someone using Ripp Ballz. This is such an exciting event for me. And then I flip to the next card, and it's maybe after I get done, I will go have a chat and clear my head at Dr. Rock's School of Rock Hard Love. Thank you.
I want to fix my relationships. Yeah. Which Pokemon you choosing?
Aaron.
Aaron flies out of the Pokeball. And as these two make their way onto the field and square up against each other, you see the fire in their eyes as they're both ready. First up is Diggle.
I think it's definitely apparent as Diggle kind of like waddle. I don't know how Digletts move.
So basically,
waddles out. I don't know.
You only see their head, like, ever. So they just move on the ground, along the ground.
They just glide across the ground. There's this kind of like of rock. Yeah, Diggle is gonna like move out and then glance back at Skipp a couple times, like questioningly, and I'll be like, "Go on," encouraging them on. And I think perhaps in that moment you all maybe think that neither Skipp nor Diggle have ever Pokebattled before. Diggle is gonna mud slap Aaron.
Diggle moves forward, and as it gets within range, you see it just smack some of this ground that seems to be made of dirt and grass, and it slaps some of it up at you, and somehow it turns to mud in the air as it spins over end over end. Oh no, I got a better idea. Diggle eats up some of the mud in its mouth and spits it at you, and that's how it turns into mud, and it smacks Aaron in the face.
Good girl.
It's ground versus fighting.
It's neutral.
All right, yeah, so 14 minus your special defense.
Special defense?
Yep.
Okay.
And as Aaron wipes the mud out of his face, it's his turn.
Okay. Aaron is, after absorbing that attack and after seeing Diglett sort of having to get, like, you know, gentle parented out into the field, he's just going to turn around and look at Ford. And Ford's going to be like, we gotta. All right? Yeah. And then Ford is going to make a comment about how, like, he even saw the Diggle put the dirt in its mouth and still doesn't understand a Diggle mouth, or the whatever. Diglett. That's the word I'm looking for. The Diglett mouth. And then he's going to Fury Swipes.
All right, yeah, let's see how many times that hits. Whoa. Oh, shit.
Yeah, this is gonna be bad.
So
This is
not
gonna be bad.
So this is 70. It's 77 minus your defense, which it ain't going. It ain't.
Where's my defense? Oh, 6.
So 71. Ford, what's this look like?
So Mankey jumps up, does its 5 swiping attacks to this thing, and then just stops and looks at what it's done, looks back at Ford again, and just puts its head in its hands.
Mankey. It looks like the Diggle has been taken out of the match by the Mankey Aaron. That is one Pokemon down for Skipp.
Powered by Ripp Ballz.
As Victor and Calynn see this play out, what is their reaction?
Is Calynn even here, or is Calynn working?
No, Calynn stayed to watch and is looking at Victor with, like, kind of a pained expression on her face, like, oh, that was real bad. Yeah. Yay, Ford. No, yeah, yay, Ford, but, like...
Yeah, he beat the shit out of that Diglett.
He beat the ever-loving shit out of that Diglett.
They need a Squirtle over here to clean up all the shit they beat out of that Diglett.
Squirtle are busy. I don't want to hear it. We've got a new rotation incoming. Do not test me.
Oh, sorry. I'm just.
If you want a future here, kid, you're gonna have to pay attention.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, the future is gonna be me and you down there in the final round.
Oh yeah, are we up against each other?
Yeah, but it doesn't
Sweet.
look like it's gonna be the final round. And then we'll cut.
Is
back
it the first one?
Then we'll cut back to the battle.
Calynn is just Calynn has not read any boards, does not know what's happening. So
Because we can't leave the podiums, right?
Right.
I think there would definitely be like an instinctual, the moment Diggle is taken out, Skipp is like, going to like step towards, and then realizes like, no, I've got to stay. You did so great, Diggle! So great!
So, something you might not know, Vic, is you can recall your Pokemon from a distance. So if you want to put Diggle back into the Pokeball, you can do that.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna put her in the rest and recuperation Pokeball. Just like a regular Pokeball, but it's cushioned inside. There's a spa.
Diggle is very happy in there. Who do you choose next?
Doug.
Doug. So as you throw your Pokeball out, what does this Pokeball look like?
I think this is probably another Pomp and Circumstance ball. Fireworks, and like one of the fireworks spells out Ripp Ballz in lights.
Hell yeah. And you see this little bit larger than average Diglett come out as Doug has joined the battle.
Doug enjoys donuts.
You see one is still hanging out of his mouth. That's going to be a leftovers item. So we're going to just go ahead and I'm going to look that up.
A
See if it'll
leftovers
come up.
item?
Yeah, there's an item called leftovers
Oh.
in Pokemon. I don't know where it is or how it works, but we'll figure it out. Ford, it is your turn. You see Aaron still with his face in his hands.
You're doing good, buddy. Shake it off. And then Ford's gonna look out at the crowd and be like, "Wow, how festive! That ball is perfect for all of your celebrations."
Doug is up.
Okay. Let's see here. Does Growl do anything?
Growl essentially intimidates them to not attack them, I think is what it is. But it
changes the stage.
Yeah, it just makes it harder for them to attack.
All right. Then magnitude.
Nice. 50 damage. And that is ground versus fighting is flat. So 50 minus your regular defense.
Defense. Okay.
Do you want to describe what this move looks like, Skipp? I'm saying it because I don't really know what it looks like in game, and I would just make it up, so I figured I'd give you the chance.
I'm just gonna make it up then. Yeah, Doug is going to just like hunker down for a second and then just like disappear down, like vibrate into the dirt, and then you see like one of those trails through the dirt of it like burrowing towards Aaron, and then just gonna burst up from underneath and just like smack.
Yeah, as Aaron was feeling sorry for Diggle earlier, his brother comes out of the ground and hits you with this attack and sends Aaron tumbling back a little bit. But as he stands up and readies himself, what happens?
Aaron is going to dust himself off and then karate chop.
As Aaron comes up, after he shakes this off, he swings his karate chop and connects with the side of Doug. And as Doug like takes this blow and rolls a little bit, he is still up. As he raises it, he pops his little head back up, one eye kind of squeezed closed. He's barely hanging on. We go to the crowd. What is the reaction to Calynn and Victor to this?
Okay, but you still haven't told me like when we're fighting each other. Is it the next round or is it not the next round?
You should be a little more prepared, especially when going against the kind of trainer I am.
And what kind of trainer are you?
The one with secret fucking tricks up his sleeve, Calynn. That's what time.
Like what? Like what? Name one.
I can't.
Well, then you don't have any tricks up your sleeve.
If I told you they wouldn't be fucking secret, Victor, you get it, right?
I feel like Victor's like sitting next to Billy and Calyn's on his other side and they're just like bantering over him. He's just like, sure, bud.
See, Victor gets it.
Yeah. Yeah, explain it, Victor.
Failure to prepare is preparing to fail. That's what Grandpa always said.
Grandpa gets it.
Grandpa gets it. You know how she gets it? Ford, get the win!
Woo!
He spills his popcorn on the person in front of him.
Ah, Jesus Christ, Billy.
Skipp, you are up.
Okay. There's nothing I can do, right? Or are I just cheering them on? That's the idea?
Kind of. If you have items, you can use them, which we didn't go over your items, but if you want to, like, use a restorative item, you can, and I'll throw that out there for you. Basically, I'll give you, like, 2 super potions, and those, like, restore 35.
I'll do that. Yeah, I'll launch a super potion out there.
Yeah, what do your super potions? So normally they're in just a spray bottle, which you can do this from all over the field. Any of the trainers can. It's fine. But does yours look any different or anything?
Yeah, I think it's probably in like an old Swiffer container or something. Like repurposed something that's clearly used to be something else and now just has like a red Sharpie, like red cross on it.
Yeah, and you see as this empties out over Doug, he just gets stronger and stronger. You see the muscles in his sides bulk up as he's back to full HP.
Woo!
I just imagined, like, Skipp holding up a mop and just wet jetting it out there. Just right out the front of it. Yeah.
Wet jetting it out there is gross.
I'm stuck on the Diglett's side muscles.
Yeah.
It's basically like the end of a hot dog.
Yeah. It makes that like creaking sound as they, you know.
Your hot dogs creak?
You ever put them in a
Veins pop out.
Yeah.
You ever put
Anime muscle.
you put a hot dog in a microwave, it'll make some kind of sound.
It's just like a.
Yeah.
And then it splits open.
Yeah, wet jets all over the place.
It sure do.
Someone get a squirtle in here.
Oh, Doug is up.
All right, Doug. I think we're gonna do. Yeah, he's gonna do another mud slap.
Boom. As this mud flies at Aaron, he tries to dodge, but it hits him again. For 16 minus his special defense. And as he takes that damage, he's up.
I love that, like, Aaron smacked the absolute shit out of Doug. And then Doug just threw some mud in his face.
He is going to do a scratch attack.
A 5 will hit. Normal versus ground. You want to describe the scratch?
Yeah, so Aaron still looks kind of conflicted after what happened in the last round. So he's kind of not sure what he should do. So he just goes up and he does his scratch, and then immediately, instead of like going into like a Fury Swipes type situation, he just like immediately steps back.
After he scratches, Doug looks at him, and then with the rest of the donut, he just, and whether it's his nose or his mouth, nobody knows, because all of those things are around the same place, but the donut that he had disappears, and he gains back.
Snorts it.
He gains back, looks like 6 hit points.
Woo!
With that, we're back to the trainers. So Skipp.
Maybe she's just gonna throw another donut out onto the field. Just, here you go, dog!
It turns away from everyone as it eats it before anybody can see where its mouth is.
That's it, lad. Maintain the illusion.
Diglett. What about you, Ford?
Ford's immediately like going to each end of the podium trying to see where that donut went.
It's gone by the time you get to one side of the podium. Anything else? All right, Doug is up.
Doug is gonna mud slap again.
Yeah.
It's like half mud, half donut pieces. Just
That is a hit. 19 minus special defense. And as that mud hits Aaron again, Aaron is starting to breathe heavy. And he's up.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do a low kick.
Do you want to describe that, Tim?
Yeah. He just he sees that Doug went underground one time, and so he decides that he's going to try and do something to counteract that a little bit. So he tries the low kick. He just slides in basically like a baseball slide.
The second Diglett has fallen. Goodbye, Doug. Aaron, 2-0 clean sweep. And then into the crowd. What is Victor and Calynn's reaction to this?
Victor is writing a note, and he finishes it, he folds it up, and he hands it to Spoons, and he kind of whispers to him and points at Jet for Spoons to go deliver the note to Jet.
Bruh. And then you see him pop back over there, and Jet like looks surprised, looks and sees that it's Spoons, holds his arms out wide. Spoons doesn't go in for a hug, so Jet lowers his arms. Karai looks over at Spoons and kind of like looks away, a little bit embarrassed because of their history. But Spoons hands the note to Jet, and Jet reads it.
It just says hi, and it has a little like stick figure Victor just waving.
Stick Victor.
He looks back up at Spoons and like puts his index finger up like, wait 1 second. And he draws something on the paper, gives it back to Spoons. Waits. Spoons doesn't move.
That avoids Spoons.
Jet looks down at his whatever he's holding in his hand, looks back up at Spoons, and he seems to like get a mad face on his mad face for a second. Sighs, reaches in, gives Spoons a shit-o, and you see Spoons pops around the arena a little while before he comes back over in front of you, hands you the note.
I read it.
It says hi, and it has Jet. He has a toboggan on, a little stick figure, and then behind him is like a girl with her arms folded and like a scowl on her face that says hi.
Why you gotta start stuff, Austin?
I'm gonna hand the note to Calynn to show her. What's that on his head?
It's like some kind of sled or something. Did he lose control of the pen?
I guess so. Maybe you just can't draw.
Yeah, well, he can't. That's clear.
Go forward.
Yeah, go for it. I said it on accident that time.
I have just unironically, and forgetting that this is a thing, imagined a sled. And I was like,
Yeah.
huh?
Oh, shit. This has happened before.
And it will happen again.
Yes. Skipp is down to one Pokemon. I wonder which one it is. Your turn, Skipp.
Can I recall Doug
Yeah.
into another rest and recuperation ball? Alright, Diggle! Make it count! And out comes Diggle, wearing a little bow on the side of her head.
As she comes out, you see the nose or the mouth, whatever it is, kind of go up and down and like scrunch a little bit. And as it does that, the bow wiggles too. These Diglett have muscles everywhere.
Nose muscles.
Ford, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna recall Aaron and send out Posey.
You see as Aaron breathes heavy, he's still locked eyes with Dig Dug, but as you pull him back, he enters the Pokeball. And who'd you say you're bringing out?
Posey.
You throw the Pokeball, Posey comes out, and as the red light coalesces, she spreads her arms wide and with like a little roar, says, "Crown!" As the fight starts. Dig Dug up.
Yeah, Dig Dug is like staring, unblinking at Aaron as he's recalled, and then at Posey as she comes out. And then she's gonna do a scratch attack.
It has to be a tooth, then, right? To get a scratch, it has to be the tooth. Maybe there's rocks that fly up and scratch. You tell me.
She scratches with her bow.
Oh, inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
I can't even tell how the bow's attached.
It's being held by a muscle. It's just right.
No.
The muscle starts to flex and the bow starts to spin super fast. And she comes.
Hey, I hate this.
No, it's beautiful, however it is. What?
It's specifically not.
It's not
Diglets are all
beautiful.
gym bros, and who would have known?
21 damage as this slices in, this bow slices into Posey. I don't
Special
believe-
or regular?
regular.
Okay, you said 21.
Try one. And then Posey is up.
Ice Fang.
Ice Fang.
She attacks with her ice bow.
Wow, no. Do you want to describe this? It's it's one shot.
Is it? Oh no. Yeah, Posey basically shoots like what I would say is like an ice spear out at Dig Dug, and is like ready to like roar, and then realize what's happened and sort of stands there like, like again, that like terrible feeling.
The bow just flutters to the ground.
Right by the Dig Dug's head with spirals in her eyes.
Skip's like, Dig Dug! You did so good, lass!
Because it's just, these swirls are spinning. That's it, folks. We have our first winner of our first match. Clifford Armstrong.
Ford throws out a pomp and circumstance ball, and it just says victory and little fireworks above it. And he's like, I don't know, maybe that was a bad time to do that.
And Skip finishes her first ever Pokemon battle.
It says Ripp Ballz in fireworks, but it says victory, and then underneath it says Ripp Ballz, and then it even has a little trademark symbol right next to that in fireworks.
Hell yeah.
Perfect.
You guys can catch more of me at CZ Drop all over all the socials. And if you like Lap Plays, I run an Animorphs alternate universe TTRPG where a different group of idiot teenagers with the Death Wish gain the power to turn into any animal they can touch and go try to fight evil alien parasites that take over your brain and your life and your mom and your dad. And if you want to find all that, that's Dungeons and Dracon Beams. You can go to linktr.ee/CZ Drop. That's linktree/CZ Drop.
Hi, I'm Kaycie. I do podcasts like Animorphs Anonymous and Hearst Girls. I also draw stuff on Art Corner, which is every third Tuesday of the month on twitch.tv/CZDrop. And I also draw stuff in the form of my webcomic B-Side You, which is a gay romance webcomic that takes place in the early 2000s. That is free to read at bsideyoucomic.com. It's also on Tapas and Webtoons. It is less free to read, but you get early access pages and bonus pages at patreon.com/KCD Studios if you want to help support me making my dreams. If you want to find me everywhere else on the internet, you can go to lanktr.ee/KCD Studios. All right, bye.
You can find me at horsegirls.club because I am learning how to become a horse girl. Spoiler, it's not going good. I'm not retaining a lot, but they're trying hard.
You can find me across the internet at Alex and Birds. If you go to lanktr.ee/Alex and Birds, you can find a list of many of the things I do. Not all of them, but at least the regular things like Animorphs Anonymous, which we've done all sorts of Apple Grant properties. And if you go to twitch.tv/Animorphs Anonymous, you can find us making people read it for the first time and giving their opinions on it. Notably at this time, a swan named Emily. You never know who else we're going to convince to read it. Also, Horse Girls, horsegirls.club. You can find Tim there too. We're training to be a horse girl. It's going super well. He's retaining a lot. We also do Dungeons and Drakenbeams, which Austin is the GM of. We're idiot teens with a death wish. He said that already, but I'm letting you know we're really, really fucking dumb. Guys, we're real idiots. We keep rolling nat ones. Late starters, that's this one. Welcome, you found it. Congratulations. Also, surprise, we do Surprise Attack Book Club, which drops in a bunch of different feeds, and it's great. When does it drop? We can't tell you that. It's a frickin' surprise. Also, things like Guild of Granddaughters. Check it out.
If you want to help these three floundering, older than average trainers on their Pokemon journey, financially speaking, in exchange for goods and services, the form of character journals and stickers and I don't know what else, random shit that we do, you can go to the Late Starters Patreon. That's right, patreon.com/late starters. Come support our floundering trainers as they flounder their way through the Kanto region. Thanks in advance, buddy.
You can start late, but at least you're starting.
Made in association with Airtime for Nonsense. For more content like this, visit airtimefornonsense.com.